Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back with Canadian Silver Surfer. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy New Year to you all, to America and beyond, and around the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe everything that's been going on? Today, they're voting for the House Speaker in the USA. Johnson won. Beat Jeffries by just 3 votes, thank God, because Jeffries is the pits of the pits. I wouldn't have him Speaker of the House if you had paid me. What an embarrassment he is. Anyway, thank God for Johnson, at least. We'll see how good he does. Ladies and gentlemen, get your silver, get your gold, get your rhodium, get your platinum, get your freak on, get your chicken if you have to. Because you know you want it. Just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. We know you really want your silver, your Trump silver. It looks like the Trump silver has been taken off the market in the good old US of A, and it's spreading across North America, because now even my dealer, my precious metal dealer, is finished selling it. I bought the lot. This is the last of his stuff. This colored one here. This Donald J. Trump ID. And wait, not that one. No. Don't tread on me on this side. And Trump there. Here's a 2-ounce Trump. 45th president. Here's a Commander-in-Chief badge. Copper, gold gilded, United States of America, 45th and 47th Commander-in-Chief Donald J. Trump. Here is the copper silver gilded version, United States of America, 45th and 47th of Commander-in-Chief Donald J. Trump, and the copper version. These are my December acquisitions. Tudor Dragon 2-ounce silver. A couple of Pamp Swiss silver bars. And we all know how much fun these are to stack. Sorry about getting my fingers in the way, ladies and gentlemen. There's another one here. Then we come down to a tube of 1/10 ounce Britannias with the king. I got 16 of these guys in a tube. There's the tube. And I got 10 of these Maple Leafs, these 2024 Maple Leafs with the king. I got 10 of these. And a little older 50-gram Monarch button, which it's not produced anymore. I got one of those. Yeah, silver went up today, back up to 29.58 American. That's good. And let me see what else I can, I'm looking for something. Let me see. T-Square Talk was saying in one of his videos, and I agree with him 100%, and I feel the same way, that what's going on in the Middle East is the beginning of something bigger, which will continue to culminate and engulf probably the whole world eventually, and cause things to rise, cause things to be more expensive, the world to be more unstable. I believe this is just the beginning of all this, as T-Square said. And like I say in my earlier videos, if you watch, you'll see what I say, what I believe. You know, for 100 years they taught in the churches, and I hope Yankee's listening, Yankee Stacking, and Sal and the rest of the guys. 100 years ago, they taught in church that we would all be taken in a pre-tribulation rapture. We wouldn't see the Antichrist. We wouldn't see the Revelation. We wouldn't see the Apocalypse. And all the Christians were, oh, I don't need to hear that. All the women were like, I don't need to hear that. That's upsetting. I don't need to. I won't be around when that happens. But you know what? It's now believed that we will be around till the seventh trumpet, which is the last trumpet, as mentioned in the scriptures. The last trumpet is on the last of the seven trumpets. At the last trumpet, some believe that's when we'll be raptured, which is about right before the 3.5 year wrath of God, the Great Tribulation, the 3.5 year Great Tribulation. But that will be around for the first 3.5 years, which means we'll see the rise of the Antichrist. We'll see wars. We'll see famine. We'll see disease. We'll see a lot of things, bad things happen. So I'm starting to rethink my strategy. I was going to let go on the silver and get more into gold, but now I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll keep getting smaller pieces of silver to barter with. And I'm going to start having to stock, you should stock your rice or your beans or whatever you want, because there will be a minimum 6 months to a year of famine where 1/3 of the world will die of starvation, as described in the scriptures. So you have to be prepared. Yeah. Lately, Israel has bombed Syria. ISIS strikes America in New Orleans. Another suicide at Trump Towers in Vegas. Stuff like Israel cripples Iran arsenal. Israel bombs Yemen. Israel and Iran prophetic showdown. The IDF is staying in Syria. And Israel unveils earthquake bomb. And when will Israel, not if, but when will either Trump or Israel strike Iran again, and this time more severely? Because I know Israel is trying to ready their strike right now, which I've been waiting for years. I've been waiting for this. I've called it years ago because I have a foreknowledge of Bible prophecy. No other reason than that. I don't know the future. It's just what God reveals in the Word and the Holy Scriptures. But yeah, I was thinking of changing my strategy for 2025, getting out of the silver and into gold. But I'm not sure how strong I'll go into the gold. Or when you think of silver and how much it's undervalued compared to gold. I mean, this little thing in gold would cost you about $400 and change for 1/10 ounce. You'd have to get a 10-ounce bar. This is a 1-ounce bar compared to this. Look, the size. You'd have to get a 10-ounce bar to compare to the size of one of these little pieces in gold. 10 times this size compared to this little piece. That doesn't make any sense, ladies and gentlemen. It's a no-brainer. Obviously, silver's undervalued. These are my December requirements. I was gonna put these in the chain, have it around my neck, but I think they're a bit too delicate. I think, and they're a little heavy also. I don't know if my chain is strong enough to hold this, and I wouldn't want to scratch it. But I got some good news today. Is that I got a message from Silver Bean Counter through Salivate Metal. Sal was gracious enough to reply to my message, and Silver Bean was there, and I'm happy I was able to stir up some action there because I miss Silver Bean. He's a great contributor, a great content creator. He knows his silver. He knows how to flip. He knows how to carry his silver, how to carry himself. He's well-spoken. He's a nice guy. He loves his mother. He bought a house for his mother, and I wish him well. I'm happy to hear from him, and I hope he comes back, because we need people like this in the silver industry, in the silver business. People that know what they're talking about and speak from experience. I mean, I'm a newbie. It's been 3-4 years for me. Silver Pete, I'm sure, has been in it for years, like everybody else. You know, I haven't heard much of Andy Sheckman lately either, come to think of it, but that's because Silver Slayer hasn't been around lately. And he used to always have Andy Sheckman on the show. I'm wishing Silver Slayer well and his family. Wishing everybody on all the Silver YouTube channels well. You know, I noticed that once Trump came into power, the silver started declining more steadily. And of course, it makes sense. I mean, things were getting panic. We were all panicking on the free world when Kamala Harris was in charge with Biden. The whole world was going to shit. Excuse the French. Excuse the New Orleans French. La merde. C'est la merde. La merde. When the whole world was going to crap with Biden and Kamala and Obama and pulling the strings, we thought we were going to lose our lives. We were all searching for gold and silver to take us out. But now that Trump's in, we can have a sigh of relief, except I think that it's a little too soon to say that. I think we'll have to keep stacking our silver and gold and keep preparing and keep prepping, because I think the left is going to really unload on us the closer we get to Trump. The drones and everything else happening, the hush-hush and all this nonsense. The left is planning on fighting Trump's agenda, and, you know, the left is actually the enemy. They're saying it's white nationalists, the enemy, or terrorists. The left are terrorists. The left is the enemy. Look at their policies. Their foreign policy on Israel, where they stand on homosexuality, on abortion. Abortion is murder, ladies and gentlemen. If any of you kids have ever had an abortion, you are a murderer. A murderer. Let me tell you again, a murderer. And you need God's forgiveness. And so do all you homosexuals out there. You need God's forgiveness also. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this might not be a politically correct show, but we're here about silver and we're here about life. L'chaim. You know, l'chaim. And Mazel Tov. You know, Christmas is about giving. It's about sharing. It's about showing kindness. It's not about gifts. It's not about buying computers. It's not about buying the nicest clothes, the nicest running shoes, the nicest things, the most silver. No, it's not what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Christmas is about being kind to people when they're down and out, going the extra mile for people, helping people, talking to people, being kind to people, showing generosity, speaking to people, even if they don't deserve it, or if they're alone, saying an extra kind word, or giving a gift, or whatever the gift is. It's not about receiving Christmas. It's about giving, ladies and gentlemen. It's about, and most importantly, it's about the Lord Yeshua, Jesus, the Messiah, the Christ, and his plan for humanity and God's people, the Jewish people, which I believe God has a plan for the Jewish people and his people, the Christian and the Jew, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you people realize that the Islamic savior, the Mahdi, is the Judeo-Christian Antichrist, the devil. I hope you're well aware of that, and I hope you also know that Sharia law is the mark of the beast. Sharia law is the mark of the beast. The word 666 in the Apocalypse and Revelation, it doesn't say 666. It miraculously says something in Arabic, which is Bismillah, which is in the name of Allah. Thank you for coming. Share, like, and subscribe. Goodbye.